What's up, Dragon? What's going on? What's going on? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. What's up? What's up? It's on a late night, man. We on a late night, early morning type shit. Y'all know, man. Get in, man. You feel me? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. You dig? Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Don't miss out on this blaze. You feel me? We up with it. No sleep. No night. We up with it. Y'all get up with me. 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 I can't have like that because y'all can't see me. He says, hey, I gotta go to work tomorrow, man, but I'm chilling. That's good, man. Hey, as long as you're doing something productive. Cool day. What's going on, man? What's going on? Cool kid. What's happening, bro? Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to the channel, man. Okay? Y'all saying what's up? I appreciate it. But hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Info in bio. Oh, info bio. What's going on? You rather see a tree grow or a Negro? I don't know. What you rather see? I don't know what you rather see. Josh, what's going on? What's happening, bro? I see you on the YouTube grind and keep it up the hard work, fam. Appreciate it, Josh. Appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Everyone count. You feel me? Make sure my grind count, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. We subscribe, man. You know I ain't gonna never stop, man. I told myself, but I ain't stopping no more. I will keep going forward. Keep pushing forward, no matter what coming my way. No matter what happened. I told myself, because I already knew some bullshit was gonna happen to me. I already knew some shit was gonna try to come up on me. You know what I mean? So for me, I just like fuck it, like, you know what I mean, go hard, like don't stop, like, you know what I mean? Everything gonna try to stop you, gonna stop no matter what. Keep going. I got you, Feb. What's your goals? What you try to do? Music? Man, I'm trying to do a whole bunch of shit. I'm trying to do so much shit. Bro, it's like music is just a part of my life, you know, it's part of something that I always love. So I do it for y'all pretty much, you know what I'm saying? The music and shit, far as me wanting to do something, far as this, I want to be able to just be brand. I want to make my brand bigger than ever, you know what I mean? I want to make this Table A's shit, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They said, what the stream about? The stream about me. What you talking about, man? What else? What else it gotta be about? Me? What you mean, man? The Blaze, man. What you mean? What else is gonna be about? The Blaze. What you talking about? You feel me? You know what I mean? But it's going like I say, as we grow, as far as our audience, you know what I'm saying? We grow the audience bigger and bigger. More things will be here. You know what I'm saying? More things will be added on. Like I said, it's things about me that y'all don't know I'm into, that, you know, I won't disclose. I'ma just show y'all. You know what I mean? I'ma just show y'all that, you know, this is what I'm into, this is what I like, you know what I'm saying? The music is just the start. The music is just something to show y'all a little piece of me, give y'all a little piece of who I am, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I feel you. My motivation, what is my dream? My dream, if you put it in that terms, my goals and my dreams is to be a mogul. You know what I'm saying? Be somebody that put a stamp in my city. Far really, I just want to start in my city. You know what I'm saying? But if it go global, I wish it well. But far as me, I want to just be what they call that shit. I want to be somebody that people look up to and see like the grind. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to help kids. I want to be able to help, some adults. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to be somebody that people can rely on, far as certain things that we get into as business, on motivation. You know what I'm saying? Entrepreneurship. I just want to be all that for my city and for the world. I just want to put my name somewhere, in the world, man, before I go. So that's pretty much my goal, is the biggest, to be the Blazers in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, mm, they're dreaming of taking. That's respectable. Yeah, bro, appreciate it. He said, "Do you like the DoorDash driver who always late and sometimes missing?" No, man, I don't DoorDash, man. I don't DoorDash. I can't even DoorDash. I'm not allowed to DoorDash. I mean, so for real, I ain't allowed to DoorDash. Feel me? Uh, can't let gangsters DoorDash. For real, no delivery. No, I don't DoorDash. I don't do that. I wanted to, but they ain't gonna let me. They ain't let the Blaze do it, man. Blaze can't DoorDash. So what city you in? I'm in St. Bird. Exactly, exactly. That's exactly my goal, Josh. That's my goal, is to see the next generation thrive. Um, so my goals and my dreams are beyond just me. Of course, I want to see myself, great, in a great light, in a great position, looked at as a great person. Far as but maybe and that's just for my city. You know what I'm saying? That's just my city, my village alone. Like, you know what I mean? I want to be able to become somebody that people say, "Damn, man, you remember Tay? Tay Blaze." You feel me? Like, he was a mogul. He helped artists. He helped entrepreneurs. He helped kids. He helped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be somebody people look up to and say, "Damn, man, like he did his thing. Like, he did his thing for real. Like, no bullshit. Like, I don't want my name to be tarnished. Like, I made my mistakes in life. You feel me? I'm still probably gonna make a lot of them because I'm still living, but I still want to be, my greatest accomplishment is to be um, just great, just a great innovator, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who helped change. You know what I'm saying? I put my stamp in the world and mark my life into a position to where people can, like, literally appreciate me. You know what I'm saying? And respect me and honor me. You feel me? Not God like, but just as a person, just like honor, respect my grind, my hustle, the life I lived, and the life not the life I lived, but the life I chose to be, the life I chose to be, and the person I chose to be to other people. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to change some shit. I got a lot of ideas as far as how to do that, and music is one of them. I mean, music is one of them. Music is one of those things where you can take a bunch of men and women and say, "Hey, if you good at it, you can change. We can I can give you an opportunity, or we can find an opportunity." You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting the work in for myself, to be able to help other people. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely, 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 Dragon. Definitely. That's what it's about with me. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about with me. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. So if anybody looking at me and be like, oh, being, I guess, kind of judgmental far as like who I am and what think I am, nah, I'm way bigger than whatever you may think I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm bigger than that. You feel me? Like I'm bigger than that. For real, bro. For real, for real. I'm bigger than that. I'm bigger than that. I just wasn't able, like I said, I want to do this for children for the most part because I want to be able to say, you know what, I gave, I don't want no kid to ever say they never got a chance to be able to create and be able to reinvent or invent themselves into something great. You feel me? Like I want to give them the opportunity because I never had the opportunity. You feel me? I I I promise y'all, man, I could have been here, been in y'all presence a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? I could have been right here in y'all presence a long time ago. I could have been whatever, you feel me? But in this life that I'm living right now, I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it for them right now. You feel me? I'm doing it for them right now. Like I'm doing whatever I could have did back then, I'm doing it right now. So that's what counts. That's what matters. Is that I'm doing it right now. And I'm strong enough, you know what I'm saying, I'm more wiser to get it accomplished. Love it, and we all need someone to relate and help us see situations we understand. Sounds like you're being towards being a influencer for your city and youngest. Exactly. Respect you again, man. I'm so pumped. You're gonna get there, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Hey, listen. One thing about it, thing for sure, I wouldn't embarrass myself. I wouldn't embarrass myself if I didn't feel like it was uh it was something to do it for. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, who wouldn't want to who wouldn't want to build something without having to be the image, right? But me personally, I don't really have to be the image. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be, the person that necessarily work around or do, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I could just be the person that, come and provide the resources, you know what I'm saying? So I want to be able to provide the resources for the kids, and that's it. I don't got to get no praise for it, none of that really, but I still want to have my name somewhere where people can recognize me. I ain't got to get praised. I ain't trying to have nobody worshiping me and doing all that. I really just want people to acknowledge me for what I have done for community and for the world. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to be recognized for that, but I don't want to be, how some people is. They'll want to be like, they want to be like, oh yeah, I did it, yeah, yeah. Me personally, I just want to be able to say I did it. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I just want to be able to say I did it, and I accomplished it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of myself. With people also understanding what I did. You know. I feel like just the lack of creativity, man. I feel like the community is lacking a lot of creativity. We are not creative. We in order to innovate, you got to be able to create. For you to be able to come up with a plan, you got to be able to create it. There's no sense of um, wanting to have something to say, damn, I made this. I thought about this. This was a great idea. It's a great creation that I thought about in my mind. Nothing new's under the sun. The creation is what you're using to develop the idea. You feel what I'm saying? Like the pieces and the pieces and things that's connected to all the world, right? You're using that to create your own idea. You feel what I'm saying? So for me, it's like I want to be able to endure, and I want to be able to, you know, um, how could I say, insert. I could say insert, you know, um, a lot of great thinking and creative ideas, and that's what I'm in it for, because I was never able to express my creativity as a person. You know, a lot of people feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, the problem is the creativity. I mean, they're not allowed to be creative anymore. You know what I mean? The creativity has left. It's not there. Then I'm not talking about the people that has the ability, and most of them don't. Most of them do not have creativity. They even though, yeah, they may be, you know, certain people, they doing certain things that's not creative. You could I literally could, man, it's a whole bunch of people as an adult they're not creative, and I could literally see why they're not creative. You say they are trying to accomplish via your artistic creativity, or say what are you trying to create though? I'm trying to create me personally. I'm creating a idea. Like I said, the creativity is in the idea. It's not necessarily what you saying. Like you trying to say it like I'm creating, um, you know, I'm creating this right here, like this stuff that go into the guns and it pop. Like this what I mean, like by creating, by being creative. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Coming up with the super bang. Like who came up with the super bang? You know what I mean? Who came up with the super bang? Ring caps. Feel me? So it must be ring caps who came up with it. But they have a bunch of creative people, or, you know, staffs or whatever that create things. You feel me? And creativity goes a long way. It ain't even about just making stuff, but it's also creating the idea to develop. It actually is a ability to be able to create an idea. You feel me? Not just be able to create a product, right? Because you got people who can create products, who know how to like come up with a creative product. You feel me? But then you got some people who might be able to come up with great plans to, you know, build houses. You know what I'm saying? Or you might have people who come up with great ideas to help healthcare. You know what I mean? With different healthcare, or medicine, or, you know, health remedies. You know, and stuff like that. Like you got people that's be able to create. You know what I'm saying? Come up with, you know, creative, just um, just creative thinking. Period. You feel me? Logic. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I mean. Like, you know what I'm saying? Creativity goes a long way. Yep, your thoughts do create your reality. Please, bro, empower each other to be creative and show them that what possible, true expression is what it's all about. Yeah, for real. You do it on something. Your thoughts create your reality. If the youth needs to enforce their time, energy away from distractions and negativity force, and truly expressing themselves and their passion. Yep, you're right. I don't get videos, sharks, tanks, and that show, but dude tanking about another people who said one fly. You say, oh, taking other people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I don't want to. See, the thing with me is I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to. You feel me? I don't want to. It's not really pretty much. I'm not trying to take anybody ideas. I'm not coming into them and saying, hey, what idea do you have? And I want to be able to invest in it. No, this is for the youth to be able to tap in to their own creativity as a person, so they can always feel like they have a purpose or they have a reason to live. Like, I'm a great artist, I'm a great painter, I was meant to paint. Like, I'm a paint, and I'm not gonna allow any distractions in life to steer me away from my creation, because I know that I can benefit from it. Yeah, purpose is the key word, man. Just building purpose, bro. Building purpose, bro. For kids, for young people. So they'll have a direction, because most people don't grow up in knowing that that they have an ideal or a creative thing until they get a certain age, until they start learning that they can be creative, that they can have an idea, that they can come up with something that can inspire other people in life. You feel what I'm saying? Say start a foundation. I could do that. I can do that. You know, I could do that. But I have my idea based on what I feel like I want, how I would actually start it. You know what I mean? Like, I got the whole thing already mapped out. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, like, based on time, um, circumstance, and just pure on, my will, like my will to want to do it, my will to want to get there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We need those again. You feel me? It's something out there now, but they ain't really doing it like we doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to do it. You know, this type right here, man. It's like, it's so obvious, but it's like, I don't know why. I don't know why people ain't thought about it, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Cause most programs, I ain't gonna lie, most programs, appreciate the light. Most programs only focus on the education. Feel me? The education, the education, the education, the education, the education. The education is cool. Don't get me wrong. We need the education, right? But to be able to hone in you as a person is something totally deeper that the classroom ain't gonna give you. Everybody's learning the same thing. You feel me? It's kind of like, shit, damn near like a military way of learning. Like, sit down, everybody learn the same thing, boom, boom, boom. Room for creativity, because we at war, and the only way you gonna be able to survive is everybody on the same tune. That's just pretty much what it is. You feel me? But if you in the land of the free, right? We in the land of the free, which I'm in the land of the free. I feel like there should be a free reign of creativity being brought at some point. Some point, every kid should be evaluated, or at least have some type of assessment for them to see if they what makes them tap into their creativity. You know what I'm saying? What thing, what item, what situation, what subject helps them tap into their creativity. And that way they'll be able to advance to real life. You know what I'm saying? And then come with the education, of course. You will learn how to budget. You will learn how to manage. You will learn how to read, write. You know what I'm saying? You will learn all of that with the education. You will learn all that. You will have all that written down. So when it comes down to you actually pursuing what you create, you will have the basic tangibles to be able to conduct real life business and just life situations, period. How to cash a check, how to deposit a check, how to read a check, how to spell, how to subtract. You know, you gonna learn all of that stuff. That's basic terms of life. That's basic terms of living. When we talk about being creative, that ain't basic. That's something within your mind that only you yourself can pull. Only you yourself can understand. You yourself can grasp. So for me, as a person, as a man who understands that, like, everybody has a creative side, right? Me pouring into somebody who maybe he might know how to do magic tricks. Like, he might be into cards and he might just need to take up magic. You feel me? People get paid for doing magic tricks. People live good doing magic tricks based on the fact that the internet is around. You know what I'm saying? So now you can thrive in anything that you can literally, fathom in your head that you want to do, that you feel like you're good at. Like, it comes naturally. Like, it's like, when I do this, it's like this my best. I'm in my best zone. Like, it just comes naturally. Like, being able to just do something and create, it's like it comes natural because it's for you. It's your creation. Of course it's gonna come natural. Of course it's gonna hit right off the bat. Because it's your creation. It's something you know what I'm saying? Something you thought about, something you came up with. Regardless if it's maybe recycled, but if you're able to hone in the old and bring in the new, that's what make it creative. You feel me? Being able to take the old and bring it into the new, because of course, things been done before. Yeah, economic is fun. Living in a creative economics. The hard thing is most people don't know how to be creative, or too afraid of embarrassing to put themselves out there. Yeah, it'd be like that. It'd be just like that. Because we living in a time where, it's creative economics, but people still falling behind. People still not able to tap in, especially older people now that the economy is the way it is. It's just that, people, when I'm gonna say this, it gave people more time to tap into creativity when the pandemic came. I felt like it made people be creative. It gave people so much time because the money was there. You know what I mean? The money came in, and then people was able to be creative and come up with ideas, or being in a panic mode. Some people was, some people up in the pandemic and they just had, this was the option of, man, I gotta come up with something. I gotta come up with something. And they came up with something and it just worked. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It just worked. Me personally, I wasn't affected by the pandemic, man. The pandemic helped me, and I was able to tap into my creativity a little bit more as that came. You feel me? And so with that is like, you know, I kind of, for me, I kind of just, I hate the fact that I had to do this shit as an adult. Like I wish I could have been able to do it as a kid. That's why I love the fact that I'm passionate about this shit. You feel me? Yeah, bro. Appreciate you finding me, man. Appreciate you, man, for real. Like, appreciate you for understanding. You know what I'm saying? Whitney, what's going on, baby? I know I know I seen you, but they was right and I ain't even, hey, Whitney. My bad, girl, my bad. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm on. I ain't even on that. That's why I gotta, you know, as far as with me is I'm a different type of breed. Like I ain't with all that shit. I got a real deal plan behind shit. Real deal plan. And I know it'll work because it all makes sense. You know. It all gonna make sense. Oh, appreciate that, Josh. Appreciate that, man. Hey, the best thing you could do is be right here with me. You feel me? Anytime Blaze come on live, that's the best thing you could do right now. Is get on and fuck with the Blaze. You feel me? That's it. Like real shit. I don't want too much. I don't require too much. I ain't one of them, you know, guys. You feel me? Like I got a real brain on my head. You feel me? Like I got a real brain, and when I use it, bro, totally different. Yeah. Oh, definitely, man. I wouldn't mind, man. I gotta check your page. I gotta check your page out. Make sure you subscribe so you know I could check your page out, see what you got going on. You know what I mean? See what you got going on. Cause people think Blaze on that bullshit. Blaze ain't on no bullshit. Blaze on real shit. Blaze on real shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Blaze was a real shit, for real, bro. When I tell y'all, bro, I went to the top of that motherfucking building, nigga, I meant I'm gonna get that bitch. We gonna be on that motherfucker. All of us. We gonna be on that motherfucker, boy, for real. You feel me? Well, that's the biggest building in my city, man. I gotta represent, man. Like, I gotta represent, man. That's the biggest building in my city, man. I need to be in the bit. What you mean? Hold up, Blaze gotta have the top. Yeah. Blaze done changed lives, man. Blaze done, you feel me? Yeah, Blaze done changed lives. Blaze done changed lives for real, man. Blaze done changed lives. Blaze not only changed his life, but he changed other people's lives. So yeah, Blaze need a top. I need the top of that motherfucker. Blaze need the top of that motherfucker. Oh yeah, man, shit, represent. You know you gotta represent the Blaze, dog. For real, cuz. Yeah, I'm happy I can inspire people. You know? I'm happy that I can inspire people, dog. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for, man. For real, bro. I realize that's what I'm here for. That's all I do all day, naturally, bro. I've been doing that shit all my life. Inspiring niggas, man. I've been inspiring niggas all my life. Even as a kid, I ain't even know it. Things that I did, niggas wasn't doing, and I inspired them, man. Feel me? Straight up. No cap. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit, some on the wrong way, some on the right way. It just I would learn it too. But I'm learning too though. Feel me? So I'm just doing what I'm learning too. Feel me? That's it. Pretty much. Pretty much. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? I inspire niggas to do a lot of shit. That's all in my village though. That's my village. Like in my village, I always been an inspirer. I always gave a nigga a reason, to do something. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much I stumble, but I'm learning though. As I'm stumbling, falling, I'm still saying, hey, bro, don't do that, don't do that. Hey, watch out for this, watch out for that. You feel me? I'm still going back. After I done, after I done stumbled or fall, I'm going back, still saying, hey man, don't do that. I ain't letting niggas stumble and fall. I ain't letting niggas fall to the wayside and be left. You feel me? I ain't doing that. Like I'm pulling a couple people in. You feel me? I'm like, hey man, watch that. Man, I just put around almost, I hit my knee on this right here, man. So watch for that rock right there, man. Gonna hurt you. You feel me? Boom, step over that right there. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it. Boom. And I'm steady going forward. I'm yelling. Really, I'm yelling like they way down the road. Like I'm yelling, hey, boy, they got a tiger over here, my nigga. He just tried to bite me. I had to fight my way out of there. I made it. But hey, make sure you got your sticks ready. Boom, shit like that. You feel me? You know what I mean? For real though. Make sure you got your sticks ready. You know what I mean? Shit, I'm warning niggas. I'm warning niggas though. I'm letting them know. I ain't leaving them hanging. I ain't leaving them hanging, bro. You feel? I ain't that nigga. I ain't built like that. I can't leave them hanging, man. I don't know why it's like that, but I can't leave them hanging, man. I gotta make sure everybody good. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure everybody good. Everybody get there through their safety. So how I supposed to do that? I gotta take the whoopings. I gotta take the beatings. I gotta take the falls. I gotta take the pits. I gotta take the heartaches and pains. You feel me? I gotta take that shit. Cause for me to be able to create and to be able to innovate, you feel me? Let's what? Everything gonna work all the time the right way. So it's about changing it up, developing, you know what I'm saying? And being able to have that drive to, start over. Because that's a part of creating. You gotta be willing to start over. You gotta be willing to start over, man. If you so caught up in, oh man, this shit ain't work, man. Damn, man, I had everything planned out. It was all right. It was supposed to work. Not really. Because everything that you do in life, sometimes and most of the time, is a theory. It's a theory. It's a formula that you developed, that you felt like, man, this might work. Because you in your mind thought about it. Maybe not as thoroughly. Maybe not as, I don't want to get tongue-tied, so I'm going to just keep it low. But you ain't think it through. You know what I'm saying? So with that, you wasn't able to, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't able to complete, it ain't work. It exploded. It ain't work. Okay, boom. What you do next? You say, okay, let me go back to the drawing board. You already got, most of the time people already got, like me. I'm telling you, I'm contest to this. Most people already got the basics and the foundation. You hear me? When you come up with the idea, you already done came up with the foundation, right? So now you just gotta build up on it from everything that starts from the bottom all the way to the top. You build up on it. You never stop. You never give up. You just build up on your idea and you make it better. You make it where it does work. You feel me? But if you stop, then get what? Your creativity stop. Your ideas stop. You never reach that pinnacle, right? Because everybody's idea and formula may take more steps than the next one. You know what I mean? It's just like a mathematic problem. When you're dealing with algebra, all it does is stack on each other. So all you doing is adding one fraction, another fraction, and you just piling on that shit. And it's just building to different mathematical uh, you know what I'm saying? Just mathematical shit, right? I'm high. But yeah, it just build into that shit. So really, all in all, only thing you should be doing is really like staying focused and like constantly building on it. Like constantly building on the idea. Don't ever think that just because you fail, you just probably failed because you didn't add on to the ingredient. Maybe in the ingredient that you have, you may not even need. And then the ingredient that you ain't thought about, you might need to think about. You might need to go back into the research lab. You might need to go into the lab and research and get your books and start researching that shit. Like, okay, damn, breaking that shit down all the way to the T, like far as the micro dot, you feel me? Like, get your microscope and start looking into that motherfucker and see what's moving in that bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta be in lab all the time. If you gonna create, how you gonna create without a lab? What's your lab? You know? Your lab is always your thoughts. Your thoughts. And your lab is what you studying, what you learning. You know what I'm saying? So that's your lab. And most of the time, some people, they ain't even in the lab. They ain't creating shit. They lab full of bugs and rats and all kind of shit. They ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got no motherfucking, they ain't got shit. They ain't got shit in that motherfucker. Ain't nothing in that bitch. Hey, you go to a motherfucker, you go to ask motherfucker some questions, you motherfucker go to, that shit like an empty motherfucker, empty tank, man. That shit, nothing in there. Nothing. No tables, no dressers, no water, no, you know what I'm saying? No measuring cups, no nothing. Nothing. No books, no shelves, nothing. Just nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you expect me to take you serious when you ain't even got a lab? How I'm gonna take you serious you ain't got no lab? How I'm gonna say, oh, you a creator, you very creative. What? I ain't see nothing. I ain't see nothing. I ain't hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? For real though. So being able to establish something great, you got to be able to tap in. And if you're not able to tap in, then you will never be able to get to a place of freedom. You know what I mean? It's not hard, smart. You just gotta want to be. He said your lab look like what your lab look like, man. My lab, hey, let me tell you something, but my lab, but my lab full of shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, but this bitch here big. Boy, I got a motherfucking bitch. My shit, man. What the fuck, man? My shit, man. My shit big. I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like I got about 5, 6. I got about 5, 6, 7 of me's in that motherfucker. I got about 5, 6. I done made clones and shit. I done already made clones and shit. Feel me? Yeah, I'm working on cloning shit. You feel me? Yeah, I'm cloning shit. I got, man, shit, man. I got all kind of measuring cups. Man, what the fuck? Tables, big, all that type of shit, man. I mean, man, we working on laser beam guns, all kind of shit. Like, man, we on some shit over here, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Blaze Lab, crazy. Blaze Lab, crazy. And get what? I'm always adding. I'm always adding. I'm always in the lab. I'm always creating. I'm always adding knowledge. I'm always learning. I'm always thinking of something. I'm always innovating. I'm always in there. I'm always in that bitch, bro. I'm always in that bitch. I'm in that bitch 24/7. I'm in that bitch 24/7. Even as I was starting my lives, even in my lives, I'm in it. I'm in the lab right now. I'm in the lab right now. I'm in the lab right now. We making suits, all kind of shit. We got all kind of shit going on over here. I swear. I swear. I swear. I swear. It just piles on piles. Even when I wasn't active, like, as far as doing anything, I'm always in the lab. I'm in the lab. I'm always in the lab. Always. Y'all want me to do a podcast so bad. I am not a podcaster. I'm bigger than that. I'm bigger than that. But that is a creative space. You know what I'm saying? That is a space where you could be creative based on what you actually doing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like what you doing, it could be creative to have a podcast. You know what I'm saying? I kind of know what I talk about though. It wouldn't be about nothing. It wouldn't really be about nothing like gossip shit. It wouldn't be about that. Damn sure wouldn't be about that. I don't even want that energy around me. I ain't gonna say around me, but I'm not associated with gossip. You know, I do talk. You know, we do have a conversation, but I ain't into gossip. I ain't into talking about anything other than innovating or being great, or you know what I'm saying? Like I'm too busy creating my own. I'm too busy creating my own lane. I'm too busy creating my own lane. You know what I'm saying? The Blaze way. It is a creative space though. I ain't gonna deny that. I ain't gonna deny that. It is a creative space. Oh, put him on the Blaze way. Okay. Alright. Alright. We'll come up with something. Man. We'll come up with something, man. We'll come up with something. We'll come up with something. You know, we'll come up with something. I mean, shit, I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna pretty much start streaming, like, as far as, like, actually streaming, like, putting that shit on, like, you know, having the whole setup and everything. I was thinking about that with y'all, you feel me? And then that could be just a podcast right there. I mean, I guess it's a podcast. But I mean, a podcast, you gotta put all that shit on the radio and I know I can get a podcast deal for it. Yeah. Probably get a podcast deal for it. Yeah, probably could do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. We could probably fit that in. We could probably fit that in one day. we probably could fit that in one day. You know what I mean? Cause it's so much stuff I could. It's so much stuff I can really do at this point that I'm just I'm just pretty much just like I'm always in the lab, so I'm just thinking like, every day I'm growing, I'm growing, I'm growing, I'm growing, I'm growing, I'm adding, I'm adding, I'm adding, I'm developing, you know what I'm saying, every day. So you know, yeah, we definitely can add something in. You feel me? Definitely can add something in. I'm always in the lab, always. We in the lab right now. I don't know, y'all in my lab right now. We in the lab. We stirring up. You feel me? Y'all in the lab right now. Yeah, it is that time. I know, Whitney. I know. Appreciate that. What? Them bitches. Hey, for real though. Hey, for real. For real, them bitches. Hey, them bitches. Some of them bitches. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Some of them bitches been in for a long time. I just ain't submit them yet. Some of them bitches been ready. I just ain't submit them yet. You know what I'm saying? For real. Some of them been ready. I just ain't submit them yet. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just ain't submit them yet. That's all. You know, it's just they ready to go. They ready. You know, I done thought about it. I done put it in. Boom. Okay, bam. You feel me? All that shit from like clothes. Only thing I ain't thought about was shoes. You know what I mean? I ain't thought about shoes. I ain't thought about um, I ain't even thought about really the Blaze logo. I ain't thought about the Blaze logo. I know my clothing line logo, not Blaze, but another like a clothing line idea I got. But I got like far as the Blaze, I ain't even thought of that one yet. Cause it's like I'm trying to see how I wanted to look. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be like, I just wanted to be plain, just Blaze, boom, that's it. Take Blaze, boom. You feel me? It could just be simple Blaze, that's it. No extras, no symbol, no nothing. You feel me? But I'm like, shit, I'm thinking of a symbol. I'm thinking of a creative symbol. You feel me? That can represent that shit. Instead of just being Tay Blaze, like I would have represent Tay Blaze, but a symbol. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying Tay Blaze, it's a symbol. So I'm thinking of that. I'm in the lab with that one, trying to figure out what that's gonna be about. Putting that together. Shit. Every time I think about it, though, I'm already like kind of coming up. But it's like, I don't know, it's different designs and shit I'm thinking in my head. I got all in the lab, you feel me? I'm just, putting it together, seeing what look right. We'll come up with something. Oh yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we definitely got a lot of things to do, a lot of things to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna do one day at a time. You feel me? One day at a time. We're gonna continue grinding, putting in that work, and one day at a time, man. One day at a time. Right now, I'm giving y'all, I'm giving y'all pretty much my creative music side of me. You know, um, I'm giving y'all that right now, and we gonna thrive on that right now until we get, in other places. You feel me? And as we grow to other places, um, you start seeing more things, and more things start developing. Every day is a work in progress. every day is another day for me to say, okay, well, you know, it's time for this, it's time for that. And I'm just taking it all in, feel me? I'm really just taking it all in for what it's worth. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh yeah, man. We appreciate it, man. God damn. Frogs and shit. Frogs, motherfucker. Jump every goddamn well, man. So, probably trying to catch them flies and shit, and bugs and shit flying by that. Yeah, that's another frog up there too. For real. Look like you wanna hit some shit right now. You trying to jump on the tree, look, bitch. I'm gonna jump on the tree. Get my ass in the eye. But alright, y'all, I'm finna go back in the crib. I gotta charge my phone up, but I'll be back. I don't like that frog, man. Frog get on my motherfucking head. Y'all might hear Blaze scream for the first time. For real. Alright, appreciate everybody, man. Hey, Whitney, appreciate you, girl. You know you my #1 mod. So I appreciate you. See you steady jumping. Appreciate you. Everybody, y'all, appreciate y'all, man. Ain't nothing but love, man. We gonna keep being great. I'll see y'all next time on the Blaze. Feel me?